Hollywood is currently standing on the verge of one of the most absurd, iconic, and deeply philosophical showdowns in modern cinematic history. While moviegoers around the globe are fiercely debating Christopher Nolan's massive epic Odyssey, an independent studio called Fon Zero just dropped a bomb that nobody saw coming. They officially announced a fully AI-generated film adaptation of the exact same ancient Greek myth. Their project, titled Odyssey of the Fall, isn't just riding the massive wave of hype surrounding the legendary tale of Odysseus. It's dropping a direct, deliberate, and undeniably petty challenge to the fundamental filmmaking principles of one of the greatest directors of our time. This is a head-on collision between two entirely opposing worldviews. On one side, you have the holy grail of traditional cinema. On the other, generative artificial intelligence pushing into territory it was never supposed to touch. And yeah, it's a personal middle finger to Nolan himself. Welcome back, guys. Let's dive right into this crazy mess. Now, Homer's classic epic is experiencing an unprecedented surge in pop culture right now, strictly thanks to Nolan's blockbuster. But Nolan's approach, as always, is radically conservative. He relies on massive real-world locations, jaw-dropping scale, and mind-blowing practical effects. Get this, to bring the legendary Cyclops to life, Nolan refused to use digital shortcuts. Instead, he built a full-scale, functioning animatronic figure because he demands tangible reality on set, not digital phantoms. Nolan has been famously outspoken about his deep disdain for artificial intelligence in art, repeatedly claiming that audiences feel genuine contempt for AI-generated content. Yet, ironically, internet forums are already exploding with heated debates over Nolan's own take on the story. Fans are wildly divided over his casting choices, the strange narrative pacing, and the drastic departures from classical mythology. People are asking if he went too far. And right at this chaotic moment, just days before Nolan's masterpiece hits theaters, the world learns that a new AI counterstrike is officially stepping into the ring to fight him for the spotlight. Enter director Ash Thorpe, who previously turned heads at the Tribeca Film Festival with his AI-generated piece. His approach to cinema couldn't be more different from Nolan's if he tried. For his brand new 135-minute feature, Odyssey of the Fall, he spent a grand total of just 3 months grinding away with a video generator called Runway. Forget about $100 million budgets, forget about army-sized film crews, massive catering trailers, or endless days shooting on location in the Mediterranean heat. The creator built this entire feature film using literally 12 human portraits. To digitize the cast, they brought in a single professional actress and a few models. The face of Odysseus himself, created entirely from the director's own self-portrait. Hell, one of the main roles was played by executive producer Tom Rogers, a guy with absolute zero acting experience, but thanks to modern machine learning algorithms, they easily redirected his digital avatar to pull off a dramatic performance. And now everything is primed for this synthetic alternative to face the ultimate court of public opinion. The creators behind this machine-made experiment aren't even trying to hide the fact that they are parasitizing on Nolan's marketing campaign, but they insist they have a broader point to prove. The producers candidly admit that nobody in their right mind expects their indie AI experiment to outshine the breathtaking spectacle of an Oscar-winning director. Their real goal is to showcase the terrifying speed of modern neural networks and capture an audience hungry for tech innovation, and honestly, they are targeting the exact viewers who left the theater utterly disappointed by Nolan's bizarre creative choices. They want a full-blown culture war. They are openly betting that this dual release will provoke people to watch both films back-to-back just to compare raw human craftsmanship against pure algorithmic synthesis. It's an insane social experiment unfolding right in front of us. This whole setup creates an insanely intriguing dynamic. For the first time in history, audiences are forced to evaluate two diametrically opposed visions of the exact same story at the exact same moment. On one hand, you have high-end auteur cinema, where every single frame is meticulously handcrafted, actors bleed real emotion on set, and monsters are engineered out of steel, hydraulics, and silicone. On the other hand, You have a product of total digital synthesis, cooked up in just 90 days by a couple of guys sitting behind computer screens in their basement. Can an AI-generated Odyssey actually become something more than a cheap, gimmicky tech demo? Look, let's be fucking honest for a second. It is extremely unlikely that this algorithmically generated movie will ever hold a candle to Christopher Nolan on equal terms. The emotional depth just isn't there yet. However, the sheer fact that this project even exists marks a terrifying paradigm shift for Hollywood. For the very first time, studio giants are forced to share the spotlight with digital models built overnight. Watching this rivalry unfold is equal parts fascinating and terrifying. Right now, we are witnessing the exact moment where the industry decides whether real human audiences are ready to accept an artificial neural network as a legitimate storyteller. Nolan has publicly insisted 1,000,000 times that true art from a computer is utterly impossible. But clearly, there is a massive wave of tech-savvy viewers who strongly disagree, and they are more than ready to hit play just to see how far this rabbit hole goes. Online commentary is already completely split. Some call it the inevitable future of guerrilla filmmaking, while critics call it a soulless insult to real artists. What about you guys? Where do you stand on this AI revolution? Are you sticking with practical cinema, or are you curious to see what the machines cooked up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to slap a like on the video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.